positive vibes from me to you, coming to you yet again with another opportunity for you to start that time for you to do your work. It's your girl, Latoya. I am your plug for personal wellness. And I just want to say Happy New Year to all of you. I'm so glad you're here. I did not do that also great. Oh, well, that's why I'm not a singer. I'm a talker. So here it is, you all. I'm super excited to share with you right now what matters most during this time of the year when people are really trying to get themselves together. But let me tell you this. Let's open up this space and really just invite He who created thee inside of this space, because what we're about to do is the real kind of work that really helps you to level up your life and get to the next level. And if your goal is to get to the next level, you got to stay anchored in something. Your spirituality has to be intact. It has to be in tune, and you have to be able to discern those spirits. So let's just open that up real quick. Father God, we thank you for waking us up and laying us down last night. We thank you for being there for us when no one else was around. Thank you for allowing us to see another day, to be here safe, sound. And Father God, we just ask you to minimize us as we maximize you, because goals are meant to be met, but without you, they won't be as profitable. So we're asking for you to just keep us, ground us, protect us, guide us, provide for us, whatever it is that we need in our lives as we develop ourselves. We're just asking to get that from you. It's in your name we pray. Amen. So listen, I'm going to get right to it because this is a jam-packed session. If this is your first time with me, welcome. And if you've been with me before, welcome back. My biggest thing is just helping us to grow together. I don't want to see you grow and I not. And I definitely don't want you to watch me grow and you not do the same. So imagine a world happy, healthy, and healed because you envisioned success. That's right. You got up today and said, I am so done with doing things at the same level with the same people in the same way. I want better. I need better, but I need help to do that. So what is the big thing when it comes to these vision boards? Well, I'll tell you. What it really starts to do is help you to focus your mind and focus your energy around what your goals are. So this first part is really about sharing with you the steps you're going to need to take, preparing you for when it's time for you to create the board. If you thought you're just going to get in there and get out, it's just 4 little things, boom, I got it. I can devote about 30 minutes and I'm done. No, that's not how it works. What goal worth having takes only 30 minutes. I wish. Snap of the fingers. I've lost weight, tightened, toned. Yes, I have the beautiful body that I've always hoped for and dreamed. Nope, didn't happen. Therefore, if I cannot do that with the snap of a finger, then goals that I have outside of myself won't happen that way either. Stay with me. So there are 4 steps in relations to you creating your vision board. 4 steps that you are going to take in order for you to be your best self. So when it comes to doing it, if you notice here, I have a table full of things. For less than $10, maybe like $7 and some change at Dollar Tree. I'm just going to be honest. You don't have to pay a lot of money to do the work. The money comes in as you're actually doing the work. All right. So let's create it. I have markers. I have glue sticks, scissors, pen, note cards, colorful note cards, by the way, construction paper. I have stencils. I have bling in case I want to, make it cute, decorative and things. I have magazines that relate to my goals that I'm going to have for myself. So one of the first steps that you're going to do is you need to make sure that you understand what it is that you need to do. What am I trying to do? Number 1, I need to set goals. Now, you can set as many goals as you want. But if you're anything like me, the more goals you have, the less likely it is that you're going to reach them, for no other reason than because I'm a mom. All right. I'm a busy mom. I'm a professional mom. I have a lot of things on my plate and a lot of responsibilities outside of myself. My vision board is about what I'm going to be giving and manifesting. So I need to make sure that I set at least a few goals, something that's reachable across the year's time span. So upon setting these goals, one of the things that I like to work on and do when setting those goals is really think about what it is that I want. What it is that I want. So what I use is a goal setting sheet. Now this is just something simple that I've created, and it is a vision board worksheet. So step number 1, Vision board worksheet. Don't know if you see it or not, but I'll just tell it to you. So basically, there are several areas: spiritual, family, career, relationships, personal growth, social, financial, travel, health. This is about setting the goals. I need to know what I'm aiming for. Start with the end in mind. Now, even though I named off like 9 categories, choose 3, choose 4. No more than 5. Anything above that is going to take a whole lot more of you to do on top of what all the other responsibilities are that you have. So once you take time to fill out this worksheet, however long it takes you to fill it out, just drop some things on there. Family, I want to spend quality time, take a family trip. Social, a professional account, personal growth, be unselfish, more disciplined, get organized, have a laptop life. Still working on that, y'all. Help me out. Financial, decrease debt, income, increase my savings, things of that nature, right? So I just wrote down these bulleted list of ideas, did this on a day, no big deal. So once you now know what it is that you want to do, now that you have your end in mind, you have that bullseye, that target that you're aiming at, you want to now start the process of step 2, seek and find. Now we're going to figure out, well, what is it that I'm going to need to make all of those a reality? So when I do my seek and find, what I mean is, what is it that I'm going to look for that relates to those goals? I'm going to find some magazines. So I have a few here. Pick them up anywhere. You can go to a newsstand if they're still doing that, anywhere that you can find magazines. But the ones that I have, this is Southern Living, relating to family goals, right? Plant-based food. Y'all know I love food, so I'm trying to learn new recipes and be my absolute best self. A Success magazine. Again, I talked about financial, increasing my savings, increasing my income, but also decreasing debt. So find the magazines or the pictures. Go online, Google it. Be digital if you want. Cut it out, print it out, however you want to do it. I like magazines because it's fun to go through. But as I do this, I'm thinking about those goals that I've already set. As I look at the pictures, they have to speak to me. If it doesn't speak to me, it does not go on my board. When we talk about envisioning success, you have to be able to see it. You got to see it to believe it. So when I look at the picture, I'm like, wow, unlock your potential. It's a woman's hand. She has a key. Oh my gosh, she has the key to success. That's me. Because right now, I want to elevate, unlock my potential. If I could unlock my potential, create that kinetic energy towards what it is I want, I can do all that I put on my board. I'm going to cut this out. You see all those words I just put around that one little image? I'm just going to cut this out. I don't need all of that. I just need this. And then I'm going to have this set aside. Do that until you have enough for each goal that you set. And then you'll be able to start the process of gathering the rest of your materials to actually work with your board. So not only that, you can find words. You can type up words. You can use note cards and you can actually write it down, right? So I want to learn. This is my daughter. She's 6. She has a vision board too. Don't judge me. Yes, I do this with my babies. We all are doing it. So I said, what's your goal for school? I want to learn math. What's another goal that you have? I want to make new friends. What's another goal that you want to have? Who do you want to be when you grow up? A doctor. So again, it works for anybody. And when we come back, I'm going to take you through steps 3 and 4, and then we're going to get into the setting of that board after the commercial break.
What's up, y'all? It's Alexa Morgan with Lex Rated Podcast on the Plug Network online bi-weekly on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Stay plugged in.
This is Ashley with More Than Rubbing, a massage therapist guide for self-help. Tune in every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on the Plug Network. Stay plugged in.
Want your brand or business featured on The Plug? Advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. Again, advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. We got the eyes that are looking for you.
Hi, my name is Renee Unique with Unite Louisville on the Plug Network Online. Check me out every Friday at noon on your lunch break. Stay connected and stay plugged in.
Welcome back, you all. If you're just joining me, I'm LaToya, and I am here helping you to envision success in the year of 2022. So the biggest thing that I can say is continue to do your personal work so that you can have the professional growth and abundance that you want in life. So we've already talked about setting your goals. We've already talked about seek and find, where you're gathering up the materials that you need in order for you to do your work. Now we're going to start setting the mood and building the board. Now, this is the part that you don't really get unless you're at home in a sacred space and you're having this calm music. So right now I have calming music. I like to listen to anything that'll help to align my chakra. I like to listen to things that would allow me to meditate and be my absolute best self. But the biggest thing is playing something that's going to set the mood for the space that you are in, but also the energy within. So important. So I would have a mat laid out, or I would have a sheet laid out on the floor, maybe some pillows gathered around. And as I set the mood, I'm going to gather all of my materials there in order for me to build my board. So as I continue to share about mood setting, incense, something for aromatherapy, candles, Himalayan salt, allowing that to go through. I also have that music. This is my old CD player. Don't judge me, okay? IQ music playing through. Again, boards can be big or small. It can be this side. It can be a message board where you're pinning it. It could be something small with bling, or it can be big. You can even make it a binder. If you are a binder chick, like, let's be real, you have 50 binders for one season of your life, and you're about to go through 50 more, then make yours a vision binder. Who says that you have to stay within the context of it being a board? Make it personal to you so that it's relevant to your life. So once you've set the mood, you've laid everything out, you sit with every image that you have. So for an example, yes, I've already cut some out for you. Such the teacher, right? So I take an image. Let's just take a few of these. And I said, financial wellness is one of my goals. And I say, make more money. As I'm sitting down, I look at this, setting the mood, and I build. I'm thinking about, what would that look like for me? What would making more money look like for me? Am I taking on a part-time job or another full-time job? Am I finding a way to be more resourceful? What does it look like for me? How do I want that to fit into my life? And how much am I trying to make? I'm going to put it on my board. With each image that I have, this is exactly what I'm going to do. Today's woman. That's right. I am a mom. I do a lot of work within the community, helping my kids to be their best self. I'm working on me. Today's woman works on herself first, okay? We have to prioritize ourselves, Mom. I get it. For a really long time, they say, put your kids first, put this and that first. But guess what happens when you put everybody else first? Yourself last, you become depleted and a mess, right? So we have to start thinking about ourselves. Self-care is not selfish. Today's woman recognizes that there is a difference between the two, and she's empowered to empower others to live in that truth as well. So again, I'm going to start to set the mood, set the space. I can be at home if you have a private room, the flowing of water, having candles all around, whatever helps you to set an intimate mood for you to enjoy this process. Because what you're doing is you're allowing the energy within you to transfer to the board you're creating, so that each and every day when you envision your success and you're looking at that board and you're talking to that board and you're writing about that board and you're setting goals and deadlines because of that board, it all becomes one, but it's based on the tone that you set along the way. So the very last one is step 4, when you envision your success. So when you envision your success, this is the part where you've completed the board. And once you've completed the board, you are now saying, this is it. These are my goals. I've done the work. This is what I want to do. Once the board is completed, there's a couple of more things to do. And here's what I want you to think about. Are you a writer or are you an artist? Do you draw or illustrate? What is it that you do? Because this is a completed board, And even though it's a completed board, yes, it's an old one. This is not my new one. And yes, all of these things came into fruition the year that I created this board and did everything I'm sharing with you. So please believe what I'm giving you are the exact steps that I took to help myself envision success across several years. Once I started doing these things, it's helped me to work. So my board says my year to elevate. The step 4 is envision success. When we talk about envisioning success, I have to see myself in all the images and in all the words that I have created. I have this year, I think my 4 goals for this year were, let me see, fitness, finances, friends, and family, because I knew I would probably forget, right? But these were the 4. Family focused, friendship focused, financial focused, and fitness focused. Those 4 things were a part of who I wanted to be each and every day of my life. So when I say envision success, you're going to look at your board every day. Yes, every day. Once you've created it, you now need to set it somewhere in a common area. My board, I had it near my front door. Why? Because I go out that door every day. I come in that door every day. The front door is in the living room, and it's a common area for my family to gather. So I see it every day. From the kitchen stove, I can see it. From the dining room table, I can see it. There wasn't a moment in my life I couldn't see it. I could close my eyes and I could still see my board. That's how you envision success. You have to put this in a common area. You don't create it and then tuck it away and put it behind a bookshelf. You create it and you sit with it. When you sit with it to envision success, have a conversation with it. You can do it in your head if you don't want people to think something about you. But the biggest thing is be real, be yourself, be brave. I say that to myself. I think to myself, what does it look like when I'm real? What does it look like when I am myself? What does it look like when I'm being brave? When we talk about self-care, sometimes we deny ourselves who we are and how we are for the sake of people around us, and it jacks up life. Because eventually you're being untrue to who you are, your energy gets messed up and throws you off. So this says to me to always be your authentic self. It is what it is. If they like you, they like you. And if they don't, they don't. But you're not a people pleaser. You are a God pleaser. That's where that being brave comes in at, because that's who I serve. And that's who has helped me to sustain my life. Taking a trip. Traveling. I see a hotel room and it has couches and chairs. Getting organized. Again, self-care. Organization matters when you're trying to take care of yourself, because you need to be able to order your steps. And if you don't know what to do or how to do or where your stuff is, how can you do it correctly? Volunteering my time, being a good parent, mental and physical workout. I was committed to this before I even joined the podcast crew. The biggest thing is understanding the importance of both of those coming together and how it impacts your life. Go out and have fun, making more money. I found 3 other streams of income that was flexible for me because I am a mom, but more importantly, it gave me that extra income to be able to clear off some of the debt that I had, and I'm super excited about that. But the important thing is, because it's on the board and because I look at it every day and because I talk about it every day with the one person in my life responsible for making the change happened. Even with motherhood. How to relax, how to let go of guilt when I do things for me, but don't always do for my kids. Learning how to dismantle some of the labels that, I'm sorry, the seasoned saints of 1942 placed on us, just so that I could breathe and be okay with life. All of this, being a better friend, reading a book that I can read with my daughter, being able to do a fitness workout, trying something new, I'm changing the game. All of these I speak to each and every day. I blinged it out some because, you know, who doesn't like a little jewels in their life? But the most important part is the smile on my face right now that I'm feeling like muscle cramping up is because everything on here, I'm sharing it with you because I was able to achieve it too. And after the break, we'll be back. We'll set the scene one last time and then we'll do our meditation. So go grab your mat.
What's up, y'all? It's Alexa Morgan with Lex Rated Podcast on the Plug Network online bi-weekly on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Stay plugged in.
This is Ashley with More Than Rubbing, a massage therapist guide for self-help. Tune in every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on the Plug Network. Stay plugged in.
Want your brand or business featured on the plug? Advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. Again, advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. We got the eyes that are looking for you.
Hi, my name is Renee Unique with Unite Louisville on the Plug Network Online. Check me out every Friday at noon on your lunch break. Stay connected and stay plugged in.
And we are back. What's going on, you all? So for the very last segment, you know I like to bring in something that allows our physical self to be just as empowered as our mental, emotional, and spiritual self, because it is all connected and all within our one wheelhouse. The biggest thing is making sure that we are working on what needs to actually be worked on so that we can envision success. We talked about the board. I shared with you what you needed to do. There's only 4 steps. For less than $10, go to the dollar store, get your materials, right? For less than $10, you can not only envision success, but you can actually claim it for yourself. If you do these things, set your goals. What are the big ideas that I want for my life? 2, find images, words, different things to describe that to you, that bring out an emotion, that brings out a feeling, that makes you feel like this is achievable. Do it. Then 3, I need you to set the mood. Music, making sure that you have your incense, making sure that you have your board, everything that you have sitting down right there in front of you so that you can be able to do that work. Then the 4th one is, after you set the mood and you've built your board, to envision success. Once it is completed, each and every day, make sure that you visit that board. Make sure that you do what needs to be done so that you can achieve your goals. And make sure you work on it. That's where the money's going to come in at you all. Don't be so excited about the creating of the board if you're not going to be intentional about the work that comes after it's created. So the very last part of today, I need us to focus on how to also take it a step beyond the board. Yes, writing. And it may not be something you like to do in childhood, but one thing that I learned was writing down my goals and my parts was important. So I did, for I know the plans I have for you, Jeremiah 29:11. Yes, he does. God's plan has not always been my plan, but when I stopped fighting it and started working towards it, my life, my vision became his vision, and I'm able to do so much more. And you just write in the journal. You write the note to yourself, what is it you're trying to accomplish and do? And then you just start writing. What is it? However it is that you choose. But make sure it's directed at your board in some sort of a way. Goals, accomplishments. Tell yourself how awesome you are. Tell yourself that you're proud of yourself. Even if you make a mistake, just continue on. But writing in that journal is just as important as the creating of the board. And then setting timelines and deadlines for things to happen. That has really helped me a lot, because what it said to me was, if I'm serious about what I put on this board, then it's going to show up on my planner. I'm a busy mom, so guess what? I have to set timelines in order to keep everything structured. So remember that as we move forward. Today's segment, MEALS. Move daily, make sure that you eat clean, make sure that you accept feedback, love yourself, and have some soulful stimulation to help you to be your best self. I want you to really envision a part of your goal for this upcoming year to be your physical man, your physical woman, your inner being. So today we're going to do some deep breathing. I'm going to turn on my music. And what we're going to listen to today, something that I like to listen to, is being able to align our chakra. No, you know what? I know one that's a really good one, because school's coming in tomorrow. And because we're going to have school tomorrow, and kids are going to be going to school, teachers and all staff members are going to go to school. Let's do one for depression and anxiety. So I look it up. You can choose it right on YouTube. They are listed as those that you can do. So position yourself to be able to sit, and you play what you want to listen to. Now, obviously, this will be something you have two options where it's just complete meditation and it's the music, or you can do it where it actually has the guided meditation where they're walking you through it with their words, etc. What I want you to focus on is what's happening within your body as you listen to the music. But then I also want you to focus on just what the goals are that you have and that you set on your board. So during this time, you're going to focus on taking those deep breaths in. I have it in my ear. Hopefully you're listening on your end. But again, taking those deep breaths in and letting it out slow. I choose to close my eyes because it allows me to feel. Taking away one of your senses allows you to intensify the others. During this time, again, when we talk about envisioning success, it's not always that upbeat music that we listen to. You sometimes have to calm your mind, calm your thoughts, calm your feelings in order for you to calm your breaths, just to try to achieve something in life. So as I focus on my energy, I'm going to reach up, but I also want to be thinking about what's on my board. My year to elevate, my year to live better, to do more. My year to be better financially, my year to be better with my family, with my friends, with my fitness. My eyes are closed so I can literally see that orange board that I told you all. Literally, I could close my eyes and I know where everything is. Taking those deep breaths in, keep it up. Stretching out the body. Focus on those breaths, reaching as deep as they can possibly go. So again, when we talk about being our best self, sometimes it's about trying new things, trying different things. You may not be doing this with everybody in your life, and not everybody in your life may be doing this. But what I need you to understand is that not everybody wants what you want, not even your friends. Where you're supposed to go, God's vision for your life, He didn't give that to everybody. He only gave it to you. But if He did give it to them, then that means they have a path that they need to take as well. The biggest part about envisioning success is understanding the language of it, the blessings from it, the love that it really takes for yourself in order for you to reach those goals. Set goals. What is it that you want to do? Gather your materials to be your best self. Set the mood so that you're ready to do your work. Build your board, and each and every day envision success. I'm going to leave you with this. I wouldn't share it if I didn't believe it. I would not share it if it weren't something that I knew to be true and doable. So if you need help with it or where to start, then just reach out to me. I have no problem coming to you to help you to be your best self. But the biggest part of it all is knowing that the work isn't in the board. The work is how you get up each and every day, living the success that you want. Be empowered, live better, and love always. Now that we're done envisioning success, it's time for you to go create it for yourself.
What's up, y'all? It's Alexa Morgan with Lex Rated Podcast on the Plug Network online bi-weekly on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Stay plugged in.
This is Ashley with More Than Rubbing, a massage therapist guide for self-help. Tune in every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on the Plug Network. Stay plugged in.
Want your brand or business featured on the plug? Advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. Again, advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. We got the eyes that are looking for you.
Hi, my name is Renee Unique with Unite Louisville on the Plug Network Online. Check me out every Friday at noon on your lunch break. Stay connected and stay plugged in.